What's up? It's your boy Marty Keys TV. Hey, look, man, it's a lot going on YouTube, G. It's a lot going on in the world. You heard me? Hey, nigga, what the fuck is going on? Nigga, I need a haircut. The back of my neck look like it's going crazy off this bitch. I ain't even go back. My shit look like it's going terrible, like going stupid for real. Um, what's that word though, G? Oh yeah, I can turn that back on, folks. What's that word? What the fuck is that? What's that word though? What's up, Kimura? What's going on with you tonight? Yo, it's a lot going on tonight, man. It's a lot to get into. Um, I'm gonna go get right on into it. As y'all can see, my boy CJ. I just want to give a shout out to my boy CJ. So cool, man. You heard he looking like he been having the best year, the best week of his life. You heard me? You ain't got nothing going on, Kimura. That's what's up. It's you know what, Kimura? It's good to have nothing going on. You hear me? In these time of days, because it's a lot of other stuff going on that's causing a lot of confusion out here in this world. But um, yeah. Hey, look, let me ask you a question, Kimura, before I get into anything. How was my live? How was it looking out to you out there? Before I get into too much, I've been trying to get back on here, man. I've been trying to have time going here, man. I just been so busy, and it's like I be wanting to drop videos because I got so many videos that I need to drop, and it's just hard for me to be able to edit anything. You know what I mean? So whatever, but I think I'm about to. Is it good? That's good. But look, check this out. So first, what I want to get into, man, I just want to get into how good my boy look, man. CJ so cool, man. He looking good. He looking healthy. He out in Dubai, a place that I know I want to go to. Like I can't wait to go to somewhere like Dubai. You heard me? Like everybody who I see go to Dubai just look like their life just changed. You know, it looked like their life just changed. It's like everything out there is like way cleaner. I don't know what it is, but to me, it just looked good. But yeah, man, my boy CJ so cool. He went to Dubai, him and Lexi. I think they're going to a UFC event or something like that. I just want to get into how good they look, man. Like they look real good, man. Like him and Lexi both, man. You know what I'm saying? Check my peoples out, man. I know y'all probably done seen these pictures already, but check folks out, man. Folks look real good, man. He looking real good out there with him and Lexi, man. I just want to scroll through his pictures right quick, man. Look at hey, look how fresh they look, man. With their garbs on. Now I'm not Muslim or nothing like that. You know, shout out to the Muslims. I'm a Christian all day. But man, it just looked like everything out there is clean, bro. Like I like the vibe of Dubai. It's like I need to get there. You know what I'm saying? And then look at folks. Folks really looking like a king. Folks looking like a king. I'm pretty sure folks is having the time of his life. And I think honestly, for real, folks needed that. He needed that trip, man. He needed that trip. And that's a blessing at this time in his life. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that he was able to get that done, especially after changing his life and um able to get baptized and then go out to Dubai. Let's check out Lexi pictures, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that they heard what's her name is right there. Yeah. Let's check out a couple of her pictures though. Y'all probably seen them before though. You heard? But man, what the hell? What that ain't Lexi? Who was them girls? Damn, Lexi done changed up. What the hell? Look at Lexi pictures though. Don't Lexi look good? Lexi look like she a billionaire in these pictures. She got $1 billion look in these pictures, man. I ain't even gonna lie. They look so happy out there, man. I gotta give them a shout out, man. So I just want to get into that. Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man. Let me ask y'all a question right fast for real. When it comes to Lexi, right? And this is a real question. When it comes to Lexi and CJ So Cool, and I know for a fact, right, that we all love Nike. I love Nike, you know what I'm saying? And I know Nike is a great positive person for CJ to have in his life. Honestine is a honest as me. I'm sorry. Um, Honest as me said, thanks for speaking positive on CJ. You have people on this platform that talk salty on his every move and criticize. God bless you, brother. Hey, I appreciate that. Honest as me. Hey, listen. You gotta, as a black man, as any man, as any person. You know what I'm saying? I do it for anybody. We gotta uplift each other. It's too much wrong in the world today for us to be tearing each other down. The way I feel. You know what I'm saying? We have to uplift each other and breathe life into each other, because if we don't, you don't know what people might be going through in their day-to-day lives. You know what I'm saying? If you don't breathe life into them, what you put into a person could be the last thing a person could be dealing with on this earth, because you never know what they might go to do next. Even like with the people who be on the street like holding signs, I never put nobody down. You know what I'm saying? If I got it to give them, if I got some extra to give somebody, I try to make somebody day. If I don't, I try to just give them a good word of positivity, because that's just the way that you got to be, man. That's the way, I think that's the way that God put us on this earth, and that's the way that we were designed to be. But you know, the evil, the enemy runs rampant in this world, and it's up to us to continue to uphold the goodness of the world, because if we don't, we're gonna fall and we're gonna fail. And I see a lot of it happening now. Margaret Jackson says, "Hey everybody, hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Margaret." Um, but yeah, I just wanted to breathe, let the man know, if I know he probably won't see this video, but I want to let him know, like, hey man, hey bro, it's a good look. But what I do want to get into, what I was about to say is, man, I think CJ honestly really need to look at Lexi in a whole nother way, if he's not already doing that. Because I think Lexi is more to CJ than what people want her to be. And the thing that the reason why I say that is because Lexi, because people want to, they want to hate on Lexi. You know what I'm saying? And the main reason a lot of people want to hate on, they really want to hate on Lexi, is because Lexi is, of a different culture, of a different hue. I'm not even gonna say a different race, a different hue of skin color. You know what I'm saying? Um, but if you think about it, Lexi is the right person for CJ. You know what I'm saying? Because Lexi has always been a positive person, as we can see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even with stuff like this, you know what I mean? I feel like, honestly, what CJ got to do is he gotta give up on that. He got to give up on that other one. Yeah, I know he got kids with her and all of that. He just need to just really, honestly, don't even worry about what happened in the past. Take care of your kids the best way you can. And I wouldn't even mention short the other one's name anymore, because now that he's done changed his life, and he's went to, yeah, everybody hit that like button, man. When you coming in, hit that like button. Appreciate that, Margaret. I be forgetting to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm new to this. I'm new to this stuff, but so I be forgetting to say that, hit that like button. But what I'm saying is that, now that CJ then got baptized, and now that he hey Nail, what's going on? How's it going? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Everything is good. Hope everything is good with you. Um, but what I want to say is that, now that CJ has gotten baptized and he just changed his life, right? Um, the Lord tells us that, we take all of our problems and give it to him, and we just whitewash our hands of it. You know what I mean? So if he having any problems with anybody from his past, if I was CJ, I would not even speak on anything. I would not post anything about anybody. I would not speak on anything about nobody else. I would just pray about the situation and let God handle it. You know what I'm saying? Even as far as with the twins, I noticed on this story earlier and this was why he was in Dubai. He had posted something about his baby mom not letting him talk to the twins. And I know that hurts, because if you want to talk to your kids and your baby mom is not letting you talk to your kids, it's a hurt situation. But to the people that's looking into this situation from the outside, the first thing they're going to think, and even with her, like, it's giving her ammunition to say that there he go talking about me. She want that. You know what I mean? She want him to be to say stuff about her on the internet, because it's going to fuel everything that she got going on with her, the people that follows her, all of the people that want to naysay on what he's doing, anything positive that he's doing, they're gonna naysay on that. They're gonna say, "Oh, look at him. He's still talking about her. He's supposed to have got baptized." And I feel like, at this point, CJ just got to focus on just getting better with his own life, and just lead. Just, I don't care if she call or text him with just all right. If she just cussing him out to a dog, you know what I mean? If she on the phone cussing him out to a dog or whatever, what he need to do, he need to just not even post anything about Shorty, because at the end of the day, it's feeding her fire. You know what I mean? It's that's what it's going to be. That's how what she want to do. Um, Naya said, "You're so right, Marty. She wants the attention and says he's gonna always keep her name in his mouth." Exactly, Naya. That's all. That's all she want. Like, and when I seen that earlier, I was like, man, damn, bro. Like, yo, you doing the positive thing. Like, trying to get yourself right spiritually. You know what I mean? You get yourself right spiritually. Don't let the devil tempt you and pull you back down, because that's what's going to happen. And see, if any of y'all know, if any of y'all have ever, changed your life or had to get to a point where you had to change your life at some point in time, I've been there, and I know how it is, like, coming from being a certain way and then trying to live your life a different way. That's when the people, you're going to have a lot of stuff going on in your life that's going to be coming in, and it's going to try to drag you back the other way. I mean, the last time I got in trouble, and I haven't told y'all, like, I'm gonna share a story with y'all right quick, and this is a God honest to truth story. So back in 2020, right, I had caught a charge with a former friend of mine, right? I had caught a charge where one day, this is what I went through the whole, and I'm matter of fact, I'm gonna break my whole thing down with y'all. So y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna break what happened down in my transition. So what happened with me was, I was and well, first off, I was in a relationship with somebody, which whom I'm still as friends with today. I ain't gonna speak bad on it, but the truth is the truth. So what happened was I was hanging with friends. COVID had just started happening. You know what I mean? So we had, me and my ex-girlfriend, we had some friends and we hung around or whatever. And it was this guy and his girl. I had knew him before, but me and him had got kind of tight within those 2 or 3 years leading up to 2020, right? So we had got to the point where we was real tight, you know what I'm saying? Like, hanging every day type, whatever. So one day I remember it was like a Saturday, and I just had this funny feeling in my body. Everybody, how you get that funny feeling or whatever. So I remember that morning. Matter of fact, I had caught COVID. early like March 2020, right? And I was sick, but I caught COVID from the same people whom I'm talking about, the friends that we had. So Wild Style Beats, what's up? What's up, Wild Style? What's going on? So Evo, what's going on? I ain't even see you right there. So Evo, what's that word? Um, so what happened was I caught COVID. I was down for a little bit. And I remember I had started feeling better, right? I had started feeling better. So what I used to do when I started feeling better, being that I didn't want to really go around nobody, I used to go fishing like by myself when I was able to come out the house. So I used to go out like in the country and like go fishing by myself or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And the girl I was with, she kind of like risked her life because you know what? Remember if y'all remember when COVID first came out, everybody was scared as hell. And you got to remember, this was early 2020 when I caught COVID. So it was like I you didn't know if you was gonna die or what at that point in time, you know what I mean? So I ain't want to say die, but you know what I mean. Um, so what happened was I remember one day I was going fishing, and so it was like a Saturday. I had went fishing, and I remember that while I was in the house, I had made these COVID masks or whatever. So I had one of those the mask on. So I remember I went fishing. The girlfriend that I had at the time, she had called me while I was fishing, and she told me that 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 she was going to a friend's house down in the country or whatever because they was gonna have like a little cookout or something like that. So I remember coming back home. When I came back home, back to my house or whatever, I got back and I remember her calling me, and she asked me did I want to come down there, and I was like, nah, I think I'm gonna chill because I was a little tired or whatever, you know what I mean? So I went to the house and I was, I got a little bottle of wine. I was gonna chill in the house and drink or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I remember just telling myself like I wasn't gonna do nothing that day. You know what I mean? I just would just chill. It was the evening time. It was around like early May. You know what I mean? This is when this time had happened. So it was like the first day of May, matter of fact. No, I think it was like the last week of April. So I remember going house and I was just chilling. I remember going to take a shower. So before I took a shower, I remember my phone going off. You know what I'm saying? My phone kept ringing. You know what I mean? So I looked at the phone and it was this dude that used to be my homeboy or whatever. And I was like, I looked at the phone and I was like, you know what? I ain't even go answer the phone. I just let the phone ring. So I went on ahead, got in the shower or whatever. And I took a shower, and as I was getting out of the shower, my phone was still ringing, right? So I'm like, damn, what the hell is keep calling my goddamn phone? So I looked at the phone again. It was him calling. Now, mind you, as I'm looking at the phone, just getting out the shower, all of a sudden somebody started knocking on my door. Like who the fuck is knocking on my door? So I'm like, yo. So I go to the door, like, yo, who is it? No, actually, I said, who the fuck is it? Because I'm at this time, I'm kind of like irritated. So I go to the door, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is it? You know what I mean? And the guy, like the same guy's like, yo, it's me, bro. I need you. You know what I mean? He like, I need you. And the reason I'm telling the story is because this is what happened in my transition. So he like, I need you. So I open the door, like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell you need me for? So the first thing that came out of his mouth was like, bro, like, man, somebody like these N-words, these niggas just try to rape my mama. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what? And I was like, niggas try to rape your mama. He like, hell yeah. He's like, I just got the beef with him. He was like, man, it was like 5 of them. Nigga pulled a strap on me or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, what? So I knew his mama too. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, what? Like, man, all right, like, okay. So, I'm like, all right, this is my thing, and this is my homie. You know what I mean? Like somebody try to get at his mom, try to rape his mom. I'm finna go, see what's up about it. You know what I'm saying? This is my homeboy. And he said like 5 dudes try to get him or whatever, So I'm like, all right. So we get in his car, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So we leave my crib. We get in his car. I grab my joint. You feel me? I grab my attitude adjuster. You heard me? So we riding in his car, So we go looking, we go in the area where the whole thing had happened, the whole situation had happened with him. So as we riding around, we didn't see nobody. You know what I mean? So we didn't see nobody over there. So we wind up going to his sister crib. So we get to his sister crib, but we all like standing outside. His sister and them wasn't there though. So as we stand outside, like I'm telling him, like, man, you know what, yo, just drop me back off or whatever. You feel me? Like, just drop me back off, you know, back at the crib because I'm ready to go back to the crib and just chill. We ain't see nobody. So soon as we getting ready to leave, it this how the devil work, though. I'm trying to tell y'all this how the enemy work. Soon as we get ready to leave to get back in the car to go back over there, his sister called and was like, oh, like, bro, I just seen him. I just seen him. You know what I'm saying? I've just seen him. I know where they at. They right here. So she tell us where they at. We get in the car. You know what I'm saying? So we get in the car. We goes over there or whatever, where they at. It's me, him, his sister, boyfriend, some other people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, well, we get over there. If it's gonna be just one-on-one. You and dude or whatever. I got your back. Anything else happen. So we get over there. It's dark at this time. You know what I'm saying? So we pull up. Where they was at was like down there. This whole thing just happened so crazy. So where they was at was like down in like a cut where it wasn't much light at, but so we had to go down the hill and like turn around and come back up. You know what I'm saying? So we coming back up. I see a dude come walking out off the stoop, and he come walking towards the car we in, right? So I'm like, all right, let's get out. I'm like, yo, let's get out. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You get out and go fight. You know what I'm saying? So dude, he kind of like froze up. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't want to get out the car. So I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? So the other dude, he driving, they arguing. I'm in the back seat. So the way I'm looking is I'm looking like towards the people over here. You feel me? On my right, looking out the right side of the window. The two niggas in the front, they arguing about getting out the car. So I'm like, man, this nigga walking. So as the dude walking, now like I said, mind you, it's dark. So as dude walking, I see dude like going his pants, like look like he was going in his pants. So the first thing I'm thinking, like, oh shit, like dude about to like light the car up. You feel me? So when I seen dude do that, first thing I did was I just started busting. Like I just reached out the window to start banging, bang, 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 bang at him. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he was getting ready to shoot the car that we was in. So after that, boom, boom, boom. We wound up getting up out of there. You know what I'm saying? We got up out of there, pulled off, whatever. And we get back over his sister's house. So I'm like, man, take me to the crib, whatever. Drop me off. I'm telling them, like, yo, don't y'all, because I thought I seen dude, the one guy hit the ground. You know what I mean? So when I seen dude hit the ground, I'm thinking in my mind, like, yo, like I just popped dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I just popped him, you know? So he hit the ground. We get out of there. We back over there. I'm like, yo, don't even talk about that shit. Like, don't talk about that shit. Don't say nothing about it. Don't even talk about it on the phone and nothing. Just drop me off, whatever. Don't FaceTime. Don't do nothing. So I get to the house, and me and him was over there for a little bit, right? So then he wound up leaving. Man, by the time that night happened, all I know was the police had picked him up, right? From what I heard was the sister and her boyfriend goes back down there to ride back through after the police was there to see what the scene was or whatever. They get stopped. Somebody said, that's the car right there. They drove the same car back down there and got stopped. The police stopped them. They tell whatever. They looking for the brother. They pick him up or whatever. 3 days, long story short, 3 days later, everybody who was involved in the situation, you already know what he knew who I was in the situation. Like I said, I had a COVID mask on. Nobody knew. And at the end of the day, one day the police just came, kicked in my door. It probably was 20 cops. It was cops, dogs. They had assault rifles, everything kicked in me and my ex-girlfriend door, right? And you know, I went down for it or whatever. So mind you, my whole thing is that I never said that I was nowhere near the situation or whatever. Like I never put myself at that situation. I always told I didn't know what was going on. Even when the detectives was questioning me, telling me that people was telling on me, I was always say it was like, bro, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I don't know who did what. I don't know. Had to get a lawyer, this and that, yada yada yada, the whole 9 yards, right? So I wound up getting locked up or whatever. So by the fact that I didn't say nothing and me never put myself in the situation, they really didn't have no evidence on me. They took my phone, but they couldn't find nothing on my phone. Like, the only thing they could find was the the phone tower ping or whatever. But being that I live close to that area, the phone tower ping couldn't do nothing. So basically what happened was they just basically was like, well, the prosecutor was like, well, had worked it out with my lawyer and was like, well, because they keep stalling, like they keep stalling and stalling and stalling. So I'm like, man, I'm sitting in jail, like, damn, bro, like, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I know the first thing they told me was like, that I was looking at like 25 years. Like, I went to jail with 7 felony charges, like attempted murder, shooting, shot 5 times. That they gave me 3 attempted murder charges. I shot 5 times. They gave me 2 attempted murder charges because of the people that was in the area. And then they gave me some bullshit like misdemeanors, like shooting in a occupied dwelling, right? So my whole thing, the first deal they gave me, they tried to offer me as far as like a plea deal was, they told me that they would, if I pled guilty to 4 of those charges, 4 of those charges, that they'll give me, instead of giving me the 25, they'll cut it down to 12 to 15. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck it. Like, if I'm gonna do 12 to 15, then I might as well do the whole 25 then. You feel me? So I didn't take the deal. So I just kept having my mouth shut. Like, man, I told my lawyer, like, man, we just go fight it. We gotta fight it. We gotta fight it. You know what I'm saying? So then what happened was I just stayed down, never said nothing, was in the lockup, whatever. They told me that the people was coming to testify on me. So then we was getting close to the court date, and the prosecutor had just came out of the blue one day. I'm sitting in the cell, like, I'm just ready to do time at this point. You know what I mean? Oh, let me tell you what happened that made me change, though. This is what I really wanted to get to. So when I first got in there the first week, this was before I had a lawyer and anything, right? I remember I was on lockdown because of COVID, because they had us like quarantining when we first came in there. So I was on lockdown. And I remember it was a CO, right? It was a CO that kept coming in there. And I remember they wasn't like giving us nothing. Like, we didn't have nothing to read. We didn't have nothing to look at. We didn't have nothing to, because at night, they turn the TV off to like 10. So if you're not tired by 10 o'clock, when they turn the TVs and stuff off, you just kind of like assed out, just looking at the 4 walls or whatever, just looking crazy in the room by yourself. So I remember this one CO had came in there, and I was like, man, I was like, CO, can you bring me a book or newspaper or something? Like, damn, like, I ain't got, like, hey, I'm tired of being in this joint, like, with nothing to do. Like, god damn, can you bring me something? So she was like, I could bring you a Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, the only thing I could bring you is a Bible from up the front. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, just bring me the Bible. But see, at this time, because I grew up in the church, so at this time, I used to get in trouble a lot too when I was a kid. And I remember telling myself, like, man, at that time, I remember telling myself, like, man, yo, something was telling me, like, man, I ain't really want the Bible, because I really wasn't praying, because I didn't want to pray, because it was like every time I got in some trouble or something, I would always turn to God. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I didn't really want to do that. I felt like I was like cheating God by keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was just, whatever. Like, I wanted to, this was my consequence, But this is how the Lord worked, though. This is how the Lord worked it out. So she brings the Bible back. I remember taking the Bible, and I had a box. I just put it in a box. I didn't even read the Bible. So I remember the next day, right? I was on the phone with my mom, and we were still looking for a lawyer, you know what I mean, to try to fight my case. And it was like I was on the phone with my mom and my ex-girlfriend. I was like, man, I was feeling real down and out because I was like, man, this shit. I was like, man, and then make it so bad. It was one night a CO came in there and was like, he looked at me and he had recognized me from before, and he was like, man, you back in here? I was like, hell yeah. And he was like, man, he was like, but damn, he's like, man, he said, you really done fucked up this time, huh? And I was like, and that just kind of just hit me and kind of sent me off. Like it sent me into like like I was depressed. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I'm thinking about the whole situation. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really about to spend the next decade, or at least the next decade or so in my life in this month. You know what I'm saying? Like doing time or even more or whatever. So I remember just, being a little bit down, but I was like, man, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I remember getting off the phone with my mom and them. It was hard finding a lawyer because the lawyers that they wanted when every lawyer that looked at the case, they wanted at least $30,000, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to, I had like 12 G's, you know what I'm saying? So everybody trying to like scrounge up some money or something to try to like, see if they can get a lawyer. And I remember I went and took a shower. I got in the shower, bro. Like I had got in the shower. This is a true story. And I remember I got in the shower and I was in the shower and I just was feeling down like a mug. And all of a sudden, yo, out of the blue, I heard like it was me and another dude that was in the same, it was not the cell, but it was like a dorm, right? So it was one other guy that was in the dorm with about 8 cells in it because they was trying to keep people separated. So I remember I'm in the shower and all of a sudden, like I heard something call my name. You know what I'm saying? Someone was like Marquise, and I'm telling you, I heard this plain as day. And it was like, you're not gonna be in here that long. You know what I mean? And the voice was like, you're not gonna be in here long. And yo, when I tell you this, shit kind of got tears coming to my eyes now, for real. When I tell you this, and this is no lie. When I heard that voice, I ain't gonna sit up here and cap to you. When I heard that voice, yo, it was like a whole weight lifted off my back, yo. It was like all of a sudden everything just boom. And I didn't even have no lawyer, nothing at the time. It was like everything just lifted off of my back, yo. It was like I just felt like, bruh, like what? Like I just started feeling this good feeling. So then I got out the shower and then I remember going and we would lock down. I remember I just was feeling so good, man. I opened the Bible and I just opened it straight to Psalms. You know what I mean? I just started reading the Psalms every day, every night when I got up, every morning when I got up, every day, whatever, everything. I just was reading the Psalms all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then come to find out, like, what happened after that was I started like helping other people because I started like other people was coming in with problems. And now, mind you, I'm going through all of these problems, not knowing what my future facing. I don't know what my future looking like. But I remember this one dude, his name was John Jackson. I don't know where he at now, but I remember he was from like Tennessee or something like that. He had got locked up here on a road trip, but they caught him with all these drugs. And I remember him saying that he couldn't get a hold of nobody at home. He had a daughter, and you know what I mean? And he was just bad off because he was hooked on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I remember talking to this dude all the time, and I'm telling him like, yo, I'm trying to feed life into dude, like telling him like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? This what you need when you get out, man. I want you to just make your life about your child. You know what I'm saying? Your daughter, she needs you, man. You know, every time you think about just get help for the drugs, because every time you do drugs, just think about your child and how your daughter will feel if she don't got you no more. So when I tell you that one day one day he didn't even know, he had went to court, he didn't even know how to get in contact with his family. And one day, man, he would start coming and I would feed him. Like I would get money in and I would feed him because he didn't have nothing. Like I would make, if I made burritos or something, I make him burritos. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't just eat in front of him and he just, he just was surviving off of trays. I would make sure he would eat. And he told me, man, he was like, man, Marquise, man, he said, you know what? You don't deserve to be in here, bro. And he was like, he said, you don't deserve to be in here, man. You too good of a person to be in here, man. So, and then I remember when I left from there, man, it was like every celly I was with, man, people would tell me, he was like, man, you know what? Like, yo, bro, you honestly, man, you need to be really teaching folks, bro. Like you really need to be like speaking to people, you know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying, you feed life into people, and people was having real problems in there. So I remember right before, like, all right, so then one day I'm in a sale, right? And it was in the daytime. And I remember getting a phone. They called, I wasn't even expecting the call. They called me and was like, yo, you got a lawyer call, because the lawyers couldn't visit, they had to call. So I remember going to get on the phone with my lawyer. It was like 12 something in the day. And I think at this time I had been in there for like probably 5 months. So they was like 12 something in the day. So I get on the phone with my lawyer, and my lawyer, he like, man, I got some news for you, or whatever. So I'm like, what's that? He's like, look, man, I just talked to the Commonwealth, which is because up here in Virginia, the prosecutor is called a Commonwealth attorney. You know what I'm saying? It's not called a district attorney. We call it the Commonwealth attorney. So, because it's a Commonwealth state. So he like, I just talked to the Commonwealth's attorney, and he said that he got a deal for you. So I'm like, well, what's the deal? Yo, he said the deal is if I plead to one charge of just shooting in the city, if I plead to one charge of shooting in the city, and that the next time I go to court, I will go home on house arrest and just do my whatever time they give me, just do it on house arrest. He was like, you will probably have to do like 6 months on house arrest before you go to your sentencing, and then at sentencing they'll just call it time served or whatever, right? So I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Yo, I'm like, what? Like, what you and like at this point in time, I think I had like probably 3 weeks to go back to court. So I'm like, so you mean to tell me when I go back to court, they're gonna let me go home on house arrest? So they're like, yeah. So I go, I'm like, damn, I'm ecstatic because I'm like, damn, I'm about to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, and from I'm coming from just thinking I'm about to do just way a lot of time. So I remember I go to court, they wind up giving me house arrest, right? So I got on house arrest. I left that day, boom, went home. Now, mind you, right before I was getting out, the girl that I was with at the time, I was with her for probably like at the time, I think I was probably with her for like 4 years before all that happened. Shout out to her because, like I said, I had no problems with her. Like she's a decent person. You know what I mean? So what happened was, how it is when a person get locked up and they be going for a while. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect people to stick with you while you locked up. So what happened? What that is, she wound up getting pregnant. You know what I mean? And at first I was a little mad, but then I thought about it. I was like, man, I can't be mad at her because I fumbled that because I shouldn't. I'm the one that got in that trouble. You know what I'm saying? She still answered the phone for me the whole time I was in there. You know what I'm saying? And then, once I got out, it was cool. Like once I was out, I was able to just get myself together. You know what I'm saying? But to say this. So when I made that transition, and I remember telling the Lord, like, man, like I ain't never getting in no more trouble after that. I'm not never doing no nothing to get in trouble no more. I'm gonna be a whole different person, and you know what I'm saying, whatever. But when I tell you this, after that point in time, my life just been 100% better, bro. Like I can't even explain how my life has went since that point. I can't even explain how from what I used to do in my life to now. I cannot even explain how my life has gotten to the point it has gotten to now. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody but the Lord. And I'm telling you now that all you got to do is believe, put your trust in the Lord and give the Lord everything. Because I came from being an angry person. I came from being an angry person who stayed in trouble, who stayed doing stuff, who stayed just wilding out. You know what I mean? Like, just didn't care. I always stayed in some shit. And now it's like ever since that point, I done became more humble, more patient. Like, I don't even get angry no more. I don't even, nothing really can really get me that angry no more. Like how I used to. Because I used to get so angry that I used to always crash out. And I just don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? And I can't explain what happened, but I know what happened. But let me get into some of y'all comments though. Let me stop ranting. But I just want to let y'all know that it's real. Like, when you decide to really turn your life over and really get your life together and really believe that God is working in your life, yo, it's gonna happen for you. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen for you. No, I wasn't licensed to carry. I was not licensed to carry. Honestly, for real, I shouldn't even have no gun. The only thing what I'm telling you is they never found no gun. They never found no weapon. That was another thing that saved me too, because they didn't never found no weapon. They never tested for gunpowder. They came and got me like a week later after the incident happened. They never tested nobody for gunpowder. Because I was saying to him when he was locked up, just to wait to go to court, because if you wait to go to court, they don't have no proof that you did anything. All he had to do really was just be quiet about the whole situation. But yeah, that's just what happened. And like I said, man, when now that CJ didn't really change his life, bro, like CJ can really start from here. This is where he need to start from in his life. All of that other stuff from the past, don't really dwell on that stuff, man. That stuff is in the past for a reason. Don't look back, because you might trip walking forward, bro. I'm trying to tell you, start from here. I feel he got a good woman. He got a good woman that's with him. I feel like he need to build with Lexi for real, because I feel like Lexi is a solid woman and that she got his best interests at heart. He done did some things. He just gotta be real. He gotta be real with her. Like, he gotta keep it 100 with her and really, get her to get her trust back. Because once he get her trust back and he really, show her that he down for her, Lexi ain't gonna go nowhere. Lexi is probably going to take CJ further than he was before. Is she going to be I'm not gonna say she's going to take him, but she's going to be a big part of him getting back to what he was before, and even more. I mean, look at him now. Like, he's in Dubai. I don't think he ever went to Dubai. Listen, I know for sure such and such would have never got him to Dubai. What y'all think? You feel me? I know for sure that such and such would have never got him to Dubai, her or her youngins. So yeah, man, you gotta look at what God has given you. And sometimes you, like I just said, you might don't even realize, you might don't even know how things is working in your life, but they really working. You might not even understand what's happening in your life to the point that's making, but at the same time, the good Lord is the one that's always there when you need it. What y'all saying? You say, yeah, I agree. Nah, I say, yeah, I agree, Marty. Exactly. Yes, Lexi is that money maker. Definitely Lexi is that money maker, man. Look what Lexi doing. I'm telling you. No woman go stay put up with the no woman go stand putting up with the BS Lexi dealt with. Lexi helping open doors. Exactly. And at the same time, you got to think, even with him, doing her, like, I mean, I think at one time some didn't he even try to holler at her friend or something or whatever like that. But at the same time, she's sticking around even as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Even as a friend, they broke. I think they not together now, but they might as well be together. You still going on trips, but the thing is, she still is here as a friend. You know what I mean? So, man, Lexi is a good woman, man. I even put that under her post. Like, bro, Lexi is the person that people don't want her to be. Like it's all of these people don't want Lexi to be that person to CJ, bro. Now we got to admit that, like, especially the other side, for real, they don't want Lexi to be that to CJ, bro. They want Lexi to be some kind of I don't even know, but they don't want Lexi to be that. So Evo said never. What you mean never? So Evo, I done just got wrapped up, man. I had to speak some facts to y'all right quick, though. I had to speak some facts to y'all right quick, man, because I don't know. Hopefully, man, I listen. My goal for real when I get on these lives and stuff is, man, to really just reach somebody. You know what I mean? To really reach somebody, because I feel like if somebody could be maybe get something from a message that I give, I don't care if it's just one person. If that one person, if I can spark something in that one person's life, man, I done did my job, bro. I done did my job. You know what I mean? Because a life is worth more than what the hell it seems like it is out here nowadays out here in this world. Because the way we living in this world, it's like life don't mean nothing no more. I mean, how many times y'all get on the internet? Let's talk. Let's have a real talk right now. How many times y'all get on the internet and y'all just see just the craziest stuff on the internet? Like it's nothing. It's like we done became accustomed to just seeing just weirdness. I ain't gonna lie. I could get on the internet at any time. I don't care if it's in the morning, night, or whatever. I could get on the internet and see somebody clearly get their head blown clean off. And it's just like watching anything else on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You see people getting stand over top of, and it's like you just watching anything on that. Man, that person just is not gonna be here no more. You know what I mean? Like that person is gone forever. So it's crazy, man. And you know, and you know what's the problem, and you know what's the worst part about the whole situation, though, is that most of the people that this is happening to, and most of the people that's actually doing this stuff, is people that ain't even hit 18 yet, bro. Like these is the people that our little nephews and nieces and sons and daughters, and you know what I'm saying, neighbors' kids, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? These is the future that we supposed to be. You know, that's supposed to be our future. Like, yo, it's crazy. I mean, I thought it used to be bad. Cameron, what's up? I didn't know you was out here, Cameron. What's happening? I thought it used to be bad in the 90s, man, but nowadays it's crazy. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I be having like anxiety just leaving out the door sometimes now, because it's like, man, you really, when you leave out the door now, it's like, man, are you really gonna make it back home today? It's just the amount of stuff that be happening out here in the world. Oh, let me tell y'all something else that happened, right? So where I live, like, you know, my nephew, he just had some stuff going on with him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so around here, you know, they in high school or whatever. So around here, it's been like a episode. I guess been a bad batch of like vapes or whatever. Those little vape pens. So 5 kids in his school the other day, like, I guess they smoked a vape pen or something like that. Do you know all of these kids wound up in the hospital? My nephew would not wake up for like 3 or 4 days. You know what I mean? All of these kids wound up in the hospital. You know, they putting stuff, man, it's so crazy out here. Like, they putting stuff that you really don't know nowadays. And it's crazy. But let me get into y'all comments, man, because I'm not trying to, you know, down talk nobody or turn nobody mood down. I'm just trying to speak some real shit. That's all I'm trying to do. That hold up. That the hood turtle and her mud goats get would never come to Dubai. Oh no, yeah. She not coming to no damn Dubai, man. She probably, listen, Shorty girl probably seeing that them people in Dubai, that's probably why she won't even let him talk to the kids, because she probably hating. She probably hating the fact that he done went to Dubai. She probably can't stand that fact. And that's why she probably holding the kids from talking to him right now. But that's what you get. You're gonna get that when you dealing with the devil, bro. When you dealing with the devil ain't gonna want to see you do nothing good. That's how you know the devil is in certain people. When you see people that when you run into people that sit up and they really don't want to see you do good. And I know y'all see it a lot. Like when you see people like down talking people all the time, kind of like the other side, right? You know what's running in that whole situation right there. They can't get on a live and talk like we talking right now. You know what I'm saying? They can't put this type of energy out to each other on a live, because they got the enemy running rampant in them, and all of them. That's why all they do is sit up there and just talk crazy about everybody on the live. And you gonna see what's gonna happen, because it always does. It just take a little time. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Um, oh my God, the most stupid stuff. Yeah, I'm way back on in the comments with y'all. They're improperly misguided majority through the internet and through improperly parenting. Exactly, Margaret. That's where it starts at, with the parenting. Like if the parenting, if we don't teach them, if we can't teach them or whatever, or if we don't teach them, then it ain't no what else is gonna teach them? The streets go teach them, or the judge go teach them, or the people that they gonna have to bunk with in the prison school have to teach them. You know what I'm saying? And then once they get to that point, you kind of, if you don't get around somebody that's actually trying to, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it is some OGs that's locked up. Like it's some OGs that'll see a young dude that come in there locked up or whatever, and they would try to steer them right, even though they in there locked up. You know what I'm saying? But majority of the time, once you hit them prison yards, you probably ain't gonna hit them but a lot of gangs and a lot of other stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of other stuff that a lot of people probably don't even want to see with their own eyes, but you will see that. And I'm here to tell, like, any little kid, if you got a child or something who maybe, thinking about going out in the streets or something, man, don't be scared. Don't be scared to scare them kids, man. Scare them kids to show them kids the harsh reality out here. I think the kids got to be seeing a harsh reality before they hit that reality, before they think that reality is a game, because it's not. I honestly think that a lot of these kids think that it's a game out here. Like, I think that they think that people respawn out here. People don't respawn once they gone. I'm telling you, this is not Grand Theft Auto. This ain't Call of Duty, for sure. Damn, that's crazy. You can't smoke these stuff. You can't. Man, you gotta chill out. Listen, so Evo, man, the best thing to do is just kind of just, if you smoke anything or do anything, the best thing to do is just kind of just try to get help for it if you can't quit cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? Because especially with the drugs and stuff, right? Because it's like nowadays when you using drugs, like, when I was coming up, we smoke weed, people sniff, used to sniff a little bit or whatever. But it wasn't really like what it is now. Like now it's like everything. People is on everything, to tell you the truth. And it's like playing Russian roulette. You can't play Russian roulette. Like, you remember that game Russian roulette? You put the bullet in the ratchet and you spin it, and then wherever it land or whoever catch it, they just have bad luck. That's what it is, if you ask me. Every time you pop a pill, every time you do anything, you just never know. You never know if that might be the one. And then once you catch a bad one, man, it could be seconds before you can't get nowhere. Like, you can't even get help for yourself. You know what I mean? And it's too late. It's too late. I know. And you know what's crazy? So Evo, man, the worst thing about it is that I probably know, and I'm pretty sure all of us in this whole chat right now know at least two people that probably done passed away or something like that because of some kind of overdose on some kind of drugs at this point in life. And that's crazy. That's just way too much. Um, let me see. Marty Lexi need to contact Celebrity Boot Camp, and her and CJ need to go in there. Hey, so Evo, you know what? You right. You right, Sibo. They need different type of exposure. I feel so Evo, you gotta that's a real so Evo, that's a real good idea. I'm not even gonna lie, sis. That's a real good idea. Like seriously, like I feel like somebody with the right amount of money who could actually, it could be even a YouTube show or whatever. If they had the right amount of money to be able to do that, you could get some of these couples from YouTube to do that, to do like celebrity boot camp or anything. You know what I'm saying? Look how many. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all. Let me ask y'all another question. So when y'all look at YouTube couples, right? Let's talk about YouTube couples for a minute, right? Now I can name probably at least 4 couples from YouTube that after they fame on YouTube, it didn't go good. It didn't go well. It ended in some kind of disaster. Look at Corey and Carmen at this point in time. Who else? Queen and Chris when they was together before they got popping on YouTube. Neek and the guy, who was it? King. What was the guy that she was going? Was it King? I forgot his name. And CJ and Royalty, but you know, whatever. But it's I don't know, man. You know, it might not be a good thing to be a YouTube couple, though. It might not be a good thing because unless you really doing it for a different story, you know what I mean, like a different thing, you know. Like I said, if CJ and Lexi really, you know, like I said, get the spirit of the Lord in their life, which I believe that they really is, and I think you know Lexi playing a big part in that too. But if they really get the spirit of the Lord in their life, man, you will see their life take a whole different change, bro. Like you will really see their life go on for to be the better. And I'm hoping that for them, man. I'm telling you, I'm hoping that for them. I really do hope that. You know what I'm saying? I want CJ to get back to being CJ, but being CJ in a different way, not being the, you know, being the adult CJ. We done seen the you know, the cocky CJ, the you know, the kid with the kids and stuff like that. We all liked him with the kids and things like that. But now I want to see the grown man CJ. You know what I'm saying? Like the CJ after the CJ so cool after being CJ so cool. So Evo, hold on. So Evo, hey, listen. So Evo said, Marty, you see the YSL case of the A. So Evo, they wasn't in court today. They wasn't in court today. So Evo, they canceled court. So Evo, what do you think? What do you think about that situation? Because I'm gonna tell you, listen, you know what I heard? I heard right now that Thug and them is basically the reason why they didn't have court today was because that the defense is actually like working out plea deals with the prosecution or whatever. And you know what? I think that if that's the case, young Thug got the least amount of evidence of anybody that's in that case, right? So if they working out plea deals with people or whatever right now, I feel like Thug might be coming home because he got the least evidence or whatever. Now, I feel like the reason why the prosecution is all right. So Evo, it's 2 reasons. I'm gonna get to y'all other questions in a second. So Evo, it's 2 reasons why I feel like that they doing these plea deals now. All right, because one, I feel like Fonnie Willis is up for election soon, right? And I feel like if she lose this trial in a mistrial, right? It's gonna hurt her conviction rate because I think she got what like a 98% conviction rate or something like that. So if she lose this election, it's gonna hurt her conviction rate. She's not gonna be able to flaunt that stat no more. So I feel like before the judge can grant a mistrial under her because of the way the prosecution was so sloppy in this case, I feel like she'll try to get plea deals done before the trial is over. So I feel like if that's the case, Thug got the upper hand. And if Thug got the least evidence against him in this case, and he already been locked up for, I think, what, over 2 years now, Thug might get time served and he might come home probably that same day. We got to see. Whenever they go back to court, we got to see. We got to see what's going to happen. Margaret said, I told y'all earlier this month that it was going to be a mistrial and Thug was going to be coming home before December. Hey, Margaret, man, I hope you right, man. I hope you right. Man, I'm telling you, I hope you're right. And you know something else too, though, that I was watching, though, that I kind of like, all right. And that, I know we all love Young Thug, right? And I feel like, I don't know what, I'm not gonna say that nobody had anything to do with anything, but I seen who was it? I think it was a Charleston White interview or something like that, where he said he had talked to Lil Woody or whatever, and that Lil Woody has said that the guy that got killed, I think, what's his name? I think Peanut. Man, his name is not coming to me right now. The guy that got that got unalived. They saying that his parents and his family been in that courtroom like every day, and they, I guess they couldn't take their eyes off Lil Woody or something. So on the flip side, it's like them people is looking for some type of justice, man. And I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, if Thug didn't have nothing to do with that, and people just put his name in it to try to get out from up under it, I feel like I want him to come home. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he do come home. I hope they found whoever done that to so it can ease that guy's family pain too. Let me see. Cameron said Nia Nike is CJ's soulmate. She knows him better and knows how to deal with CJ, and he can do him, and it would not come between their relationship. Hey, Cameron, for real, that's why I said Nike is honestly another person that CJ needs in his life. But I think Nike is better for CJ as his friend. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is because they've been together before. Like, they've been together before. And sometimes people is better as your friends. Like my baby mom is better as my friend. You know what I mean? Like, my kid's mother is better to me as my friend. You feel me? Because when we was together, we just had a rocky relationship. But now that we friends, I would have it no other way. We more like family. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the people that you've been with before can be better off as your friends, and they would be more, better for you as a person that you can go to, a person that you don't really have those types of ties with. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Nike probably got her own thing going in her life. She might don't want to, but she definitely is a person that needs to stay in CJ's life because she got CJ's best interest at heart. That's for sure. You said Thug turned his plea down. You said he turned one down today, so he turned the plea down. It must not have been to his liking. Well, I don't know, man. We got to see. We just got to see what happened tomorrow when they go to court. I don't even know if they could be in court tomorrow either, because the way things. Listen, let me tell you something else about this though. So Evo, now the judge, to me, what the judge said in that when that whole exchange happened with the whole thing, as far as the while they was trying to get the mistrial, when the judge was like, what did she say? She said, when she was talking to the prosecution, and she was like, I'm trying to make it so that y'all don't look so sloppy or something like that. Yo, listen, that to me right there was a mistrial in itself. Like that, what she said was should have been a reason for a mistrial. That's not your job to make the prosecution look any type of way. You just a judge. You a judge. You a judge. You a judge. You supposed to be there to be not on one side or the other. You supposed to there to just make sure that everything is going smoothly in that courtroom and that the jury is hearing what the jury is supposed to be hearing from both sides of the whoever on the trial, the defendant and the prosecution. You don't say stuff like that as a judge. So I feel like that right there was a cause for a mistrial just for the judge saying that. So she doing some doing some wild stuff too. yeah, they offering deals because they got a weak case. This case been the most, I ain't gonna lie, this has been the most circus of a case that I ever seen in my life. Like every other day is a motion for a mistrial. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times are you going to sit here? How many times you gonna let the prosecution just get away with these just blunders after blunder after blunder after blunder? And you can see like they just man, it's just looking like they just uneducated as a prosecutor. And I ain't trying to take away from their craft or nothing like that, but it just looked like they just got a sloppy case. Like their case is just so sloppy for them to have put together a Rico case to try to take down a gang. Like y'all cases is so sloppy, man, or whatever. And I just feel like at this point it has to be a mistrial, and it should be a mistrial for prejudice. It should be a mistrial because of prejudice, because I feel like that the prosecution at some point, after every time you make mistakes, you keep making a mistake, and they keep telling you that you can't keep making these mistakes. At some point, your sloppiness is going to have to show as some kind of neglect or some type of prejudice, because it's like either you don't care or either you just want this to be the end of the mistrial. So, because after the first time they should have got it together, they don't have it together. You said she not getting elected. Hey, that's do you live in Fulton County? So Evo, because I hear a lot of people don't want her to get reelected, but then I also hear a lot of people who want her to get reelected. I don't know why would they want her to get reelected, but they saying that it ain't nobody to replace her. So I don't know. Cam, that's the same thing with Lexi. I like Nike, don't get me wrong, but he has more relationship time invested with Lexi than Nike. And Lexi is taking Charlene shit like Nike, but he advanced with, yeah, you're right. Like, no, hey, listen, Naya, neither one of them is taking Charlene shit. Neither one of them don't give a damn about Charlene. I'm telling you, everybody thought Lexi was scared of Charlene that one time. Lexi is not scared of Charlene. I think for real, Lexi would give it to Charlene when it come down. Lexi being there working out, lifting weights, Lexi is real athletic, so you know she know how to move. She probably got a lot of stamina. If she was to get on Charlene ass, Charlene smoked cigarettes. If she was to get on Charlene ass, listen, she probably would give it to Charlene. And I wouldn't be surprised to tell you the truth. Lexi Moore also. Miss Telling the Truth, Boss Lady. What's up, my gal? What's happening? I ain't making no noise. I'm over here choking. This damn air got me kind of crazy. We love Thug and the ATL. They messed up. And most definitely. This where everybody at. Hey, Boss Lady, they all over the internet tonight. Hey, listen, it's so many lives going on right now. When I tell you, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Let me see what we got going on here. Makes sense. I was at home sleep. The state gave Woody a free pass. Hey, all right, so evil. I'm glad you here and you said this because I really don't understand what happened here. So evil, can you tell me and enlighten me? How did little Woody get immunity out of from this trial? What happened for him to get immunity? Because you down there, so you might know better than I know. Dog licking my leg, man. She said, "What?" Nike need to get on his. Yo, I think Nike might be waiting on somebody, man. Him and Nike was a kid relationship, not as adults, and Lexi has been an adult. Hey, look, bye. All right, hey, look, everybody in the chat, right? I want y'all to act to see because it seemed to be a discussion in the chat. Who do y'all think right now? And we talk about relationship as a relationship. Who do y'all think right now is the best person for CJ? Nike or Lexi? We not putting them against each other. We talk about who do y'all think right now is the best person for him to be in a relationship going forward. They go back to court Monday. Oh, so they're not going back to court tomorrow? I thought they. Oh, so you mean to tell me we not gonna know nothing tomorrow either? That's crazy. I was sitting here waiting a day to try to figure out what's going on at work. Like until it kind of hurt my feelings when they said that they didn't have no court today. For real? Yeah, that definitely was a mistrial. It's a mistrial when he said free Quay. Yeah, and that's what caused the mistrial. But then it was probably 3 mistrials yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. It probably 3 mistrials happened yesterday that it was so many things going on that we missed it. And they probably missed it for real. But I know what that judge said should have been a mistrial also. Naya said now Cam, she dealt with more shit as a 24-year-old than most people and stayed 10 toes down. Nike better as his friend, not girlfriend, and she even said it. That's what I'm saying, Naya. That's facts. That's facts. This boss lady said this shit fake. I don't believe none of it. This shit life is a if this shit life a joke. Fake, I don't believe none of it. If this shit life joke. What you talking about, boss lady? Man, I'm late on y'all, G. I ain't gonna lie. I need to catch up with y'all, man. All right, let's see. So we got. I'm gonna start with the people start answering that. Hold up, boss lady said, "Don't say Charlene name. Marty trolls in the bushes might pop off." Man, I ain't worried about them trolls, man. Them trolls, man. They got it. They got it. Margaret said himself. Margaret, you know what? You might be right, but I don't know, man. I think Lexi just showing more promise. Like, I think CJ do need probably a counterpart, but he need to show love though. He need to really respect her though, especially like a person who really showing him a lot of love. You know, he just need to get that respect, and don't screw over. And hopefully he can do that now that he found he trying to take another path in life. You know what I'm saying? Cameron said Nike. Cameron been vouching for Nike. Hey, I feel you, Cameron. I understand. I understand where you coming from, but I just feel like Nike is a better friend. I just feel like that. I don't know. I may be wrong. You may be right. I don't know. Naya said, Lexi, that's what I say too, Naya. Miss Boss Lady said Nike friends and lovers. Hey, but hey, listen, he tried to become a full-fledged Christian, Boss Lady. He can't be doing no sneaking links now. Can't be having no sneaky links on here. He following the word of God down there. Nah, I'm just trolling. She said Lexi has the resources. Yeah, that's definitely facts. Like Lexi has the resources, and like I said, Lexi has proven that she has been there and has been 10 toes down for my boy. Like for real, like come on now, put some respect on Lexi's name now. Friends not always lovers. I know for a fact. Better as friends, better as friends, or friends with benefits. Man, sometimes even friends with benefits. Sometimes friends with benefits is not even really worth um, you know, messing up a friendship. Cause I done did that before too. Like I done been friends with a person and tried to be friends with benefit. And at the end of the day, it always kind of, you know, it always kind of like ruined things, even as somebody go catch some kind of feelings or something, man. And you still connecting soul ties. Like, I don't know if y'all know about soul ties and stuff like that, but it's like from what I heard, I don't know nothing about this now, so don't quote me on this. But from what I heard, it's like every time that you have sex with a person, to do something like that with a person, you kind of like putting a part of yourself into this person. You know what I'm saying? It's so you want to do that for the right people. And you don't want to do that if you and somebody have a great friendship going on, you know what I'm saying? And y'all having especially when you got a daughter that's as old as Kamari, you don't want to go back to, being beefing or nothing like that. Oh no, because when feelings get involved, it gives it a chance for other stuff to get involved. You feel me? Cameron said Nike is better for CJ. Cameron is riding with Nike on this poll. So Evo said Lexi, but Nike got a lot of her plate. Plus, she loved Tavy, and Lexi can get CJ back on top. That's a fact. Listen, I'm not saying both of them is good for my boy life. He needs to keep both of them in his life. He needs to keep Nike in his life as a friend, because Nike will keep him grounded. Nike will keep CJ grounded. Lexi is going to elevate CJ. And sometimes you need a village. Sometimes they said the kids need a village. Sometimes shit, us men need a village, man. Because sometimes we don't be knowing which way to go. And I can't say that for real. If you got a good woman, honestly, that's the best thing for a man ever in his life, to have a good woman. I don't care what nobody else tell you. I don't care what no male tell you out here. Like, if you want to be the best man you can be, find you a good ass woman, G. I'm telling you, even though you might be a boss ass dude your damn self, but either that woman, you could be a boss out here, but that woman go keep you grounded. You know what I'm saying? You need that balance. And if you can keep that balance and have a good ass woman that's really got your back out here, man, it's no stopping a man at that point, because a man can a woman, and once they get together and go, they going all the way to the top. Why the damn internet acting up, making you slow on screen? Man, I don't know what's going on with my internet lately, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It start that for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I think something don't be wanting me to go on live or something sometimes. Naya said we actually don't know how they were as a couple, because they both said wasn't that long. Nike has always been his friend and got back to the videos. I think they had like a little rocky relationship. I think he said that they had like some issues when they was coming up, but they was kids though, and another thing, like I Nike still like to be out. And I don't think CJ really likes to be. I think CJ is more of a recluse now. You know what I mean? As far as like going out to clubs and partying, Nike still like to go out and turn up. You feel me? So that wouldn't really work out, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to stop somebody from doing what they want to do. So if she and there's nothing wrong, it's nothing wrong with going out and turning up. But I just think that that it would be a mismatch at this point in time for them to be in a relationship. Lexi has a lot of growing up to do. She's too young. How old is Lexi? Lexi, what, like 25 or something like that? And I'm gonna tell you like this, Cameron. If Lexi is 25, she's a very mature 25 for sure. Some people can be young as not too young, but some people could be a little younger and they can have a good head on their shoulders. And I think that's what she got. I think that's what she got on her shoulder. Um, so Evo, she ain't give him on top yet, nor herself. She ain't got him on top yet, nor herself. Hey, they might need each other to get on top, boss lady. Hey, listen, I'm hearing y'all what y'all saying now. Y'all not wrong, I'm just speaking from how I see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from how I see it and how she the man. Look, the girl may be young, but I can tell you one thing. If you got a young girl, even if she is 25, look how she accepted his kids. Look how she went 10 toes for him, was there for him through a lot of stuff where a lot of people would have just moved on in a new relationship. You got to think, when she first got with CJ got shot. Like, she could have been in that house. You know what I mean? She could have been in that crib when the people came in there. She could have been a victim too. Now, who knows? When the people in there shooting, she could have got hit and caught a fatal bullet. Lord forbid, but it could have happened that way because she was staying over there sometime. And she didn't go nowhere. She didn't know what was going on at that time. Somebody could have been trying to really take bro out. And they could have been coming back, but she stuck it out with him. So you got to get that to her. And for her to be a young person, like I said, man, she do a lot of grown-up stuff. He be wrong always saying white girl. He be wrong with that shit. I be wanting to smack him. Like, why? Nah, I feel you, yo. He gotta chill. Man, folks got a lot of growing up to do too, man. I ain't gonna lie. I hope he get there though. I think we gonna see a new CJ though, man. I think he just gotta leave that past alone. He gotta leave them past ways alone. He need to really be taught. If he really want to get on this journey about the spiritual journey, he really need to be taught to not do some of the stuff that he has done in the past, because that ain't what growth is about. Boss lady facts. Shit, her already fucking Shit, her already fucking got Lexi back, got kept. Boss lady, what you talking about? Somebody always going to get emotional, overly involved. Damn, I'm slow as hell. Damn. Soul ties, whoever they sleep with. All right, so look, check this out. But he found a real woman for him if he not going to get back with Nike. I feel you. I mean, hey, if Lexi ain't for him, I'm not saying that I'm saying that to me, Lexi is good for him. I don't like if he wanna move on, that's his life. Like, if he want to move on and he could find somebody even better. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, me looking from the outside, looking in right now, and look at everything that didn't happen so far at this point in time. Now, I'm not even talking about the past or none of that. I'm talking about at this point in time where we sit right now. It looks to me that Lexi is the best option for him to stick it out with, just because of the fact that of all of the stuff that she has been through with him so far in life, and she's still going through it with him. Like, she's still not left his side. Yo, it could have been a lot of times right now at this point in time where Lexi could have just said, you know what? The hell with CJ. I don't care what this dude got going on. Like, the hell with him. I'm going to leave him. She could have turned her back on him like everybody else did. Not Nike, though. Nike didn't turn her back on him. I'm just saying. But she could have turned her back on him like the majority of the people did. And you couldn't have been mad at her for that. You know what I mean? But she didn't. So, and now, like, they in Dubai having the time of their life, looking real good, may I add, like, for real. So, yeah, man, give it to Lexi, man. Like, hey, what I said at the first part of this video, y'all. I said that Lexi is the person that a lot of people don't want her to be. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, it's facts. Cameron CJ allowed people to scam him himself. You can blame others for what you allow. He also said Lexi put him in places he would never be in. That's facts, Naya. That's 100% facts. I be cowgirl, jump on it, ride it. Yo, boss lady in here, she getting that genuine in this. She getting that genuine in this joint, man. Come on, boss lady. Don't let me get the cranking. Don't let me get the cranking it up in here now. It ain't Friday yet, boss lady. We gotta wait till tomorrow for all that. Now I said when he start respecting himself and stop letting the world dictate stuff, he will be happy and okay. And that's exactly what I'm saying, Naya. That's exactly what I'm saying. He gotta let a lot of stuff. He gotta let a lot of stuff go. And his spiritual journey that he's taking right now, if he's taking it right, he's gonna realize that exactly what you're saying is gonna elevate him even more. That's for sure. You need time alone to find out who you really are yourself. Man, why is my live freezing up? Hold on. I think I might know why. Hold on. All right. But yeah, you need time to find out who you really are yourself, and then he will be able to be a better partner to whomever. Hey, Margaret, that's facts. Margaret, you're not wrong, Margaret. I'm definitely not telling you that you're wrong, because I think most people, that is the way for it to go. But I think some people really, man, I think some people really can't be alone, Margaret. And like I said, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I just think that it's just in some people DNA that they have to have somebody that they're attached to. And if you're one, if a person is like that, I would rather, like, if he's like that, I would rather him be attached to the right person instead of just being attached to anybody. Because if it's not her, he might go off and catch another Tata somebody. You know what I mean? You say, yeah, she 26. Well, she ain't that young. Naya, she not just, she 26. She ain't too young. What, CJ is what, 35? I mean, she rounded 30, so she really not that young. I feel like it's like I said, she got a good head on her shoulder. So boss lady says she not to me because she want that money. Who want that money? Lexi want that money? I think Lexi got her own money though. Living the life with Samantha said, let me give my 2 cents. Lexi, that's CJ's soulmate. Lexi been there for CJ, introduced CJ to billionaires. Plus, Lexi is a queen, meaning she has her own woman. She doesn't need a man. She doesn't need to a man to but a house. Hey, Samantha, that's the truth. Living life with Samantha, you're not the one that was with CJ before, was you? Is living life with the Samantha still in here? Was you the one that was dating CJ before? I don't know. I'm just asking. This is the first time I've seen her in here. Cameron said Lexi need to get herself on top because what she's doing now is not working. What's she doing now? Cameron. Hey, listen. I don't think nobody is on top right now, to tell you the truth. I think everybody needs to, they need to do something. I don't think Lexi on top. I don't think Nike on top. I don't think at this point, I don't think CJ is on top. I think, but that doesn't mean that they can't get on top. They can get on top together. I think they got a good chance to actually get on top together. For real. Look where they at. Have a discussion about this comment. Look where they are right now, Cameron. They are in Dubai with Dana White. Dana White is the owner of the UFC, a major sporting event, publishing, broadcast, um, promotion, whatever you want to call it. They just not out there just lolly. The UFC, that says a lot. Look who that is putting CJ around. How many other people do you think that's out there? Like it's probably CJ is going to be around and have an opportunity to you know what I'm saying, to network with. And who knows where this might go to. So I'm thinking that right now, where they are in the world right now, they are on top at this point. They are on top because of who they are around and who they are able to be talking to right now. So yeah, I mean, I don't think nobody else is going to be able to get folks around. You know what I mean? I think right at this point in time, she the only person that could get him out there. And I love Nike to death. Don't get me wrong, but Nike wouldn't be putting him over in these situations like this. And I think these situations could get him to the top, because when you get around people like that who has these companies and people who done built these billion-dollar corporations and companies and stuff like that, these people have good minds on their shoulders. They got good imagination. CJ, he has a good imagination. CJ has a brand. CJ has been a brand on millions of people. These people, you never know what these people might put CJ in front of. They might want to do a deal with CJ. You might start seeing CJ So Cool Chuck E. Cheese popping up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It might be a Funland, CJ So Cool, whatever. So Cool World might start popping up everywhere. Where kids can go to and play and play games and have fun and ride bumper cars and roller coasters and stuff like that. You never know. And it could be all because on the face of CJ So Cool, and who put her in that put him in that position will all fall back on Lexi. I'm telling you. And that will put him over the top. That will put CJ over the top. Cam, she is working. She will be showing houses for Alicia. Yeah, I think she trying. You got to give it to her. And I'm not advocating for Lexi by no means. Like, Lexi is not paying me. I'm just a person outside. I'm just a person outside looking in. And I just like the way she moved. And I must say, when I seen the pictures of her in that Shahab, what is it called? Shahab. When I seen her in that Shahab garb or whatever, I said Lexi really looked like she belongs. She belongs in that type of environment. Like, Lexi looked like she know what she got going on, man. And I feel like folks should stick it out with her, man. He should really show her a lot of respect, for real, for real. Introduced to billionaires and ain't learned nothing from them, get billions. I'm saying it could be an opportunity. I'm not saying that erase that stream, y'all. Still got it up. I know I do need to get that. I'm thinking about going with the other one because StreamYard just ain't been connecting with me, right? I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm going with that. It's another one that I had seen the other night. I actually tried it out and it actually worked pretty decent. I just hadn't had the time to actually do a new account for real, for real. I just had to pop on here tonight because I hadn't been on here the whole week. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy like a mug. For real. Lexi is not CJ soulmate. He had her around her for connections. I mean, it could be true, Cameron. I don't know. I'm not in their life. I'm like I said, I'm just outside looking in. She is the person that people but don't want Shorty to be. You know what I'm saying? Naya, let's compare Lexi to other females CJ been with and act like a kid. Lexi 25 and more mature than anyone we seen. Nah, that's a fact. Nah, but you know what? Charlene, you wrong on one of them. On one of them right there. Tata was a kid, that's for sure. But you wrong on one of them. Charlene is older and act like a kid. No. Charlene is not older and act like a kid. Charlene is just the freaking devil, G. Like she's the enemy. She's the enemy. I'm telling you. And I believe she practiced witchcraft. I'm telling you, man. I know for a fact her mom worshiped the devil. Samantha said she has her own house. What the hell? What the hell going on with my joint, man? Living she. Oh, damn, let me see, man. You said every girl that CJ had, Lexi makes her look really bad. Let's all who all CJ been with? Royalty, Tata. Hey, look. Nah, I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna say she make Nike look bad though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she make Nike look bad. I think I don't want to diss Nike. You know what I mean? I think Nike is a solid female, a solid individual. That's for sure. And she could be around forever, no matter who come around. And I think the fact that they know each other or whatever, and I think it probably will work out for them. I don't even know how their relationship is because I think they unfollowed each other. If I ain't mistaken, I think that they should be cool though, man. I think everybody should be cool, man, for real. I just know CJ just need to leave that other shorty alone, man, and just take care, just focus on his kids. Like, don't even say anything about Shorty, man, because she is the devil, folks, for real. Samantha said negative. Cameron, Tata. Tata doesn't count. That wasn't a relationship. Yeah, I don't think that was a relationship, right? I think that was like just a little fling. Cam, she was around before CJ showed her connections, hit and quit. That's a fact. Boss lady, it was though. Facts, Marty. Samantha knows he don't. Samantha knows she don't. Not Nike or the girl. Samantha, who's doing well for herself and used to take care of CJ and older. Yeah. Yeah. CJ hit and then later got in a relationship. You talking about Tata? I don't think they was ever really was really in a relationship though. I think he just kind of used her. I think Tata came at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he really dug Tata like that. She just was out on the street when he pulled up on her or something. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to diss Tata, man. You know, I think she really did like CJ though. I think she probably fell in love with CJ. I don't know. She might have thought that CJ was go boost her career up or something, but or she started talking to CJ so she can really give CJ a lot of credit for that because her followers did go up because of CJ. I don't know why she be hating on CJ like she do. For real. Because every time that man get into something, every time that man have a problem on the internet or whatever, Tata always got something to say. And I'm like, Tata, bro, you wasn't even with the dude for no more than a month. Like, come on, man. You ain't got to speak on that man relationship or nothing or whatever he going through. You kikiing and cacaing every time he going through some situation or whatever. She doing interviews about CJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta move on for real. Like, it wasn't even like that. And I like Tata. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Um, a lot of people hate Lexi because she white, and if she was black doing what Lexi doing, they were so Evo. Hey, so Evo. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So Evo. I didn't want to say it, but somebody had to say it. Somebody had to say it. So Evo, I'm trying to tell you. I think the same thing. So Evo. I think a lot of people don't like Lexi because of the hue of her skin tone. I'm telling you. If she was our color, I think Lexi would be top dog in this whole situation. But I ain't the one that said it though. You hear me? CJ was hitting Tata for a few months. Oh, was it a few months? I thought it was like less than a month or something. I just know that around the time my boy 32's got the not the young daughter that he got, not the baby daughter, but he got another daughter that's like, I want to say like 2 or 3 years old right now. The girl that he got the daughter by, Miss Brady, live one day with somebody, and they was trying to tell me that the girl that he got the baby by was royalty friend. That girl is Tata's friend. Tata just posted like a few days ago. Tata just posted a story of CJ on 32's baby moms for her birthday. That was Tata's friend when CJ So Cool and Tata met. CJ on 32's and the light-skinned girl. He got not the baby daughter, but the older daughter, that the 3-year-old daughter that he got. He met that girl when they met Tata. So him and CJ So Cool did like a little 2-man thing for moms. Bitch ass internet hating it. Do me, I'm telling you, do me like that all the time. When I was in the mall the other day, was doing me the same way. I couldn't even get on live. You feel me? Like, I don't know why the internet hate me so much. I probably got to do a hard line. That's what I see a lot of people saying. You got to do a hard line. So I might just have to get like a 50-foot. Um, some people definitely can't be alone. They always got to have somebody around. Damn, I am so late. Goodness gracious. Oh my God. Hell nah. Hold on. Hell nah. She not the same Samantha. Nah, she wasn't. Samantha. We cannot go there today, Samantha. We cannot go there today because I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm so sad. I'm torn. Jerry Jones pissing me off. It's crazy this year, man. I ain't gonna get into that right now. I'm depressed. Right now. We play the 49ers on Sunday. We probably go take another L. I am so down and out, and it's crazy. Goodness gracious. Samantha, you date C-Day something we don't know. Nah, hey, boss lady. I didn't know. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing Living Life with Samantha, right? So I didn't know if she was the one who was dating CJ before, because you remember the girl, the chick, the lady that CJ was first dating, I think, before he started dating royalty. I might be wrong, but I think her name was that nowadays. And it was a free trip, paid nothing. I wish I could go on a free trip to Dubai for real. Like, come on, y'all want to take a trip to Dubai? Let's get together and put in on it. God damn, I'm trying to go now for sure. Nike don't know them type of people yet, so Nike couldn't get him in the door. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nike know her people though. You know, Nike is heavy where she from. You know what I mean? So, and that's cool for real. Like, Nike going places too, man. We're not putting Nike down. We're not slandering Nike at all, G. For real. I'm telling you, Nike going places too, but Nike going places in a different way. She going places where she from. She one day Nike go bump into the right people, and you will see Nike will go come up because Nike got that personality, and she will get around the right people one day, and and maybe she might see somebody in the club or something, but she will get around the right people. Um, Lexi has a business and a business mind and a go get a spirit. Yeah, that's the truth. Hey, listen, man. We love Lexi. I love Lexi over here. I love Lexi and I love Nike. You said Michelle Thomas said, "Hey, Cap." I don't even know is dude in here? I don't know. If he is, what's up? What do you want? If he is in here, um, I thought it was called a. He said I thought it was called a jab. Hey, a high jib. I'm sorry, Mark. I just butchered that whole thing. I said a Habib or whatever. I'm sorry. Please don't nobody give me don't nobody come sniping me out, man. Please don't nobody come sniping me out because I said that all wrong. she ain't go get shit yet. Who ain't go get shit yet? Man, let me get to y'all comments, G. Somebody the oh yeah, I know who the Antichrist. We already know who the Antichrist. We ain't gotta say a name though. Soon you said she the devil, the internet act up. Hey, listen, man. Hey, I'm gonna throw some holy water around when I get off of here for sure, because I'm not trying to deal with her BS for sure, I'm not even go front with you. All right, so look, all right, one more little thing I want to get into, man. Before I come off, oh man, let me see. Hold on, y'all got so many comments. I don't want to miss y'all comments. All right, I'm just gonna go to y'all comments. White and black, her ass not soulmate. Damn, boss lady, come on now. I only was down for her doing CJ's. Hold up, I only was down for her. So look, boss lady, why you not down for her now? What happened with her? Why you ain't rocking with Lexi now? Lexi gets so much hate, it's crazy. Nike, cool, don't get me wrong, but she not on the same level as CJ. If Nike want to be on that level, she can be. She can be. I'm not putting it past Nike. Lexi ain't shit. Damn. She got y'all food, not me. I was born that night, but not last night. Lexi has an agenda. She knows what she's doing. I've been on this earth long. Hey, Cameron, you might be right. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just telling you from my point of view, from my perspective. But damn, y'all got that much. Y'all got a lot of hate. Y'all throwing a lot of shots at Lexi tonight. That's crazy. So Evo said, "Oh, Marty, I'm a Chiefs fan." Hey, so Evo, let me ask you a question. How long you been a Chiefs fan for, so Evo? How long have you been a Chiefs fan for? Again, people hate on Lexi because she white and young. Samantha the one with CJ before Nike, and he cheated on Samantha with Nike. That's facts, Miss telling the truth, boss lady. That's what I was trying to get at. I remember something like that. Cameron said it doesn't have nothing to do with white. We just see through her bullshit. Miss telling the truth is just having a ball. Boss lady having a ball. Go get a shit. Yo, y'all wilding in the comments. Lifestyle vlogs. What's up, my boy? What's happening? I ain't making no noise, man. I'm just living, brother. For real. We just chatting it up right now. I'm trying to get to the comments. Boss ladies still being weak at Cameron. Her and Cameron going at Nike crazy tonight. I ain't gonna lie. Cameron said it's not because she's white. I have family members are white. I just know BS when I see it. Not feeling her, something about her. I mean, it's a lot of white Lexi. I said a lot of white Lexi haters. That's crazy. It's a lot of Lexi haters. LOL. She's still tweaking on Cameron. Cameron and that joint going crazy on Lexi. I ain't gonna lie. Lexi is smart. and Nike is too. But if that's the case, remember her mom wouldn't do what she do if she was playing him. Yeah, that's right. You got to think about it. Lexi mom is even invested in CJ. Good point. Her mom is even, you know, invested. So boss lady out here going crazy. Cowboys versus 49ers. We got this because the Cowboys owe us from last game that had me depressed. Who you? Oh man, Samantha. Oh man, you know what, Samantha? I hope you right, but you know what, Samantha? I'm not here to. I'm a Cowboy fan through and through, right? We haven't beaten the 49ers in the last 3 times that we played them. And I honestly don't think that we're going to beat them this year either because we can't we got a lot going on. That defense that we got is not can't stop a cold. And if Christian McCaffrey come back this game, I mean, they just going to run over top of us because we can't stop the run. And that's just the problem we have. And that offensive line is just not what it used to be. So, and they got a hell of a defensive line. So you got to think they stacked on defense. And our offensive line is not what it is. And they trashed us last year. You know what I mean? So I'm just doing myself a favor and not expecting this game to go any kind of way for us. So I don't hurt my own feelings. You know what I'm saying? But I hope we do win, though. If we do win, I will be ecstatic. That's for sure. Margaret, I don't hate Lexi. I think she's a great asset for CJ and that 20 for real. That's a fact. That's a fact, Margaret. Lexi a good person, man. Like I don't know why. I don't know where the Lexi hate come from or whatever. I actually hate to say that it's because of her skin color. I don't want to say that, but it's seeming that way, to tell you the truth. And I hope not, though. So Evo said, since my son was on the Pee Wee team, he was 5. Oh, okay. So you've been a Chiefs fan for a long time. Now, I asked you that, so Evo, because it's a lot of Chiefs fans that's going around right now, and they just started liking the Chiefs probably 3 years ago. And they'll try to tell you any kind of thing different, but I know different because nobody really was liking it. Like, let me ask you this. Do you know this is a fun fact for you if you didn't know? The Kansas City Chiefs at one time before the Cowboys, the Dallas Texans, look it up. They moved and they became the Kansas City Chiefs. So the Chiefs and the Cowboys actually have a certain type of bond because of that reason, because the Chiefs used to be a Dallas team. I don't hate Lexi. I just see right through her BS. I'd rather him be with Lexi than Charlene. I'd rather him be with I'd rather folks be with Sexy Red than Charlene. I ain't gonna lie. People go be mad when CJ elevate due to Lexi. I'm telling you, man, just sit back and watch. Both of them is y'all got to think too. Lexi go to church too, so both of them is spiritually on a journey. So let's see where it take them. She said, "My stomach hurts laughing." I'm glad you laughing, Miss Boss Lady. I'm telling you. She said, "Nah, I believe it when it happens." Boss Lady facts. We can come back to this video, Naya. Yep, we will. Naya said, my house is Eagles versus Cowboys, and I'm actually my family. LOL. So imagine. Eagles. The Eagles. Don't say that name around me. Not the Eagles. Been 111 minutes. Angel numbers. Samantha, 79ers were a basketball team. Yes, the 79ers, the 76ers. Oh, what we talking about? You might be right though. 79ers might what is I don't know about that though. My basketball team is the Chicago Bulls. Cameron said nobody hating on Lexi. My daughter's older than Lexi, and she looks older than my daughters. Hold on. And they are successful people with money. Yo, hey Cameron, let me ask you a question. Yo. Let me ask you a question, Cameron. What did Lexi do to you? What did Lexi do to you, Cameron? Yo, Cameron going crazy on Lexi here. Damn. I like, hey, Cameron, I fucks with you. You speak your mind, though. That's for sure. I like that. Some argue we were the 76ers, not the 79ers. Facts. Boss lady said, I don't hate her. Y'all putting words in my mouth. Oh, man. People go hate me, but Charlene jealous of Nike and Kamari. Nike jealous of Charlene. Kamari is the first child, and Nike mad because Kamari got put on the back burner for three kids. Three Cal's kids. I don't think Nike jealous of Charlene. I think Nike probably was at first was a little more probably mad at CJ because of him putting Kamari on the back burner. You know what I mean? I don't think Nike is jealous of Charlene at all. Like, she has no reason to be jealous of Charlene. For real. Like, Charlene is nobody to be jealous over. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Naya. Nah, boss lady, you do. Y'all stop saying people hate Lexi. We didn't say that. Hey, Cameron, I ain't saying that you hate her, but it's some dislike there somewhere. Cause you showing some animosity tonight. I ain't even gonna lie. Margaret, it's San Francisco 79ers. That was a basketball team. San Francisco had a basketball team called 79ers. I never knew that. Nike was jealous of No Funky. Yeah, exactly, boss. Ain't nobody jealous of that garbage bag. Samantha. No, that's wrong. 49ers, boo. 49ers, Samantha. She might be talking about an old team or something. I don't know. We always been the 76ers, Chicago Bears, garbage. Y'all ain't said it. My home team, garbage. Hey, boss lady, you a Chicago? Yeah, you from Chicago. But you know what, boss lady? I see a lot of now. What that happened at? When that happened? I'm telling you, it's a lot of Chiefs fans popping up, just like it was a lot of Patriots fans popping up back in the early 2000s and all through the 2000s. And now, where them Patriots fans at now? I guess they done became Chiefs fans. Margaret and I, my bad, I'm not a fan. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. I'm a 76ers fan all day. Shout out to Allen Iverson. He from VA, most definitely. Marty Lexi done nothing. I don't hate her. I just see through people when they are not right. My basketball team is the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers. Don't say that name around me. I was a Chicago fan, man. I ain't gonna lie. Never is Nike jelly of a roach. Ooh, not the roach. Facts, Marty, a dust bucket. Damn, we talk about the real dust bucket now. That we talk about the real trash bag now. If y'all want to put some hate out on somebody, put y'all comments about Shorty Girl over there, who just don't like nobody, who don't want to see nobody win. Her and her whole team full of just evil folks. Be jealous of Charlene. That's fake. I live in Missouri and I'm a Saints fan. Damn, man, you live in Missouri and you're not a Chiefs fan. That's crazy. I understand you being a Saints fan, or people was Saints fans for a while. People hating on Lexi because they know in their heart that Lexi is CJ's soulmate for real, for real. That's a fact. Lexi is just not the person. Lexi is not the person I dislike. It's the other mug goat, not Lexi. So stop saying I don't like her. I just gave my opinion about her. Hey, that's all we can do is give our opinion. Hey, look, we can't fault you for your opinion. We can't fault you for your opinion, Cameron. Hey, I'm not faulting you for how you feel. Like I said, we all are on the outside looking in. So honestly, we really don't know what nobody is really in their real life. We just know what we see. Um, all I can say is that from what I see, I do like Lexi and how she does. But people have different opinions, and that don't make you wrong. You know what I'm saying? She not showing people, she not showing her doing people wrong and doing dirt like that other shorty do. That gives us reason to dislike shorty over there. Lexi is not doing anything wrong, but you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I see how people have mixed feelings for Lexi. Some people say that see right through Lexi, that they think Lexi has an agenda or whatever or anything like that. Um, I just think that she's just been there for too much for her to have an agenda. But hey, I could be wrong or whatever. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't really know nobody intentions, to tell you the truth. So we all just people, just spectators, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Lakers fan since my daddy introduced me to them in the 80s. They was a hell of a team in the 80s for sure. That's how I became a Cowboys fan. My dad introduced me to the Cowboys in the 90s, in the early 90s. And from then it's been up. And then after it went up, this year it's been down. But I'm still rocking out with my guys though, for sure. um, that's why they won't ever elevate, because they ain't shit, and one everyone better than that roach. CJ made a bad decision on the BM. You know what? I think CJ got tricked into that situation, for that BM situation. I think they knew what they was doing. Now, facts, I think they knew what they was doing when they got her pregnant, because she went and got her tubes untied to get pregnant by folks. I think they had an agenda. That's the person I think that they had a junior OG. That's all I'm gonna call her. It's her OG. Actually, Shaw to the lean. Stop hating on Lexi and hate on that witch. Exactly. And it's Halloween too. She might be casting spells right now. So let's not speak too bad on Shorty though tonight. I take that back, y'all. Let's not speak too bad on Shorty tonight. She could be on the internet in the bushes. She could be taking the list. And what is it? She might be casting spells tonight. It's getting close to Halloween. A full moon's supposed to be this weekend. So don't be the one that she cast a spell on. I hope it don't be me for sure. Actually, damn, not the anorexia. She got a anorexia with a, hold on, let's go back. She anorexic with a BBL is crazy. Being anorexic with a BBL is crazy. Every woman that dates should date with an agenda, positive agenda that is, and nothing is wrong with wanting your partner to level up. No, I ain't talking about. I think her agenda was positive though, Margaret. I think she had them kids with an agenda. Her and her mama probably conjured that plan up together because they thought that they was gonna be good for the rest of their life when they left CJ. CJ, but until he got smart and put a stop to that. Naya, Cameron cracking up. Naya, Margaret is so true. Should I gotta allow my life and on my side not to be worried about her? That's a fact. That's a fact. And you know what? You're right, Naya. I don't know what I'm tripping about, because we got, you know what I'm saying? We got good spirits in our life. And when we trust and who we trust in, we don't even have to worry about any kind of wrath being put on us. That's a fact. Oh, you said I was speaking on Lexi. Oh, okay. PJ, what's up? PJ, what's good? What's good, my boy? What's good, man? We ain't doing no, we just in here talking, folks. We just in here talking. Man, I'm telling you. So look, I think I caught up in the comments. All right. So look, before I got off of this joint tonight, yo, if y'all familiar, I know a couple of y'all probably is familiar with Lil Durk in here. Man, I think Lil Durk might be um the next Rico case to come out, man. I hope not, but today I found out that they indicted 5 OTF members um today for the shooting of um Quando Rondo. When Quando Rondo cousin got shot, or his friend got shot in LA, um they indicted people from Lil Durk's camp today in a federal Rico case, and Lil Durk could be on the next Rico, man. And I hope not, but it could be intimate, man. And you know something for real? Um, you know something for real? I said this the other day too, right? I had said that because I seen Lil Durk had got um the key to the city or something like that. And I said the other day, I said, man, you know what happens when they give people the key to the city. Every time it seems like somebody get the key to the city somewhere, not long after that, the feds come a knocking. And man, I'm telling you right now, it ain't looking good for Lil Durk, man. 5 men arrested and charges in connection with attempted murder of rapper Quando Rondo. Early Allen reported in October 22nd in October 2022 that Quando Rondo was involved in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles, which his cousin Lil Pab, real name Xavier Robinson, was shot and killed. A video shows the Savannah rapper overcome with grief while talking to the police officers in the aftermath of the gas station shooting incident. It turns out that law enforcement was still actively investigating a deadly shooting and has now made an arrest. According to the Chicago Tribune, the FBI, in collaboration with local law enforcement, arrested 5 men in Chicago on Thursday, October the 24th. The 5 men arrested are Kayvon London Grant, aka Vonnie, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, aka Didi, Keith Jones, aka Flocka, David Brown Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, and Asa Houston, aka Boogie, who were all charged for the shooting incident. According to the indictment, the 5 men are allegedly associates of Lil Durk's OTF collective. The 5 individuals are charged with conspiracy to commit murder for hire. Look at that, murder for hire. Committing murder for hire involving a death and use of a machine gun and a violent crime resulting in death. The grand jury indictment alleges that a credit card linked to the OTF label was used to purchase plane tickets, rental cars, and hotels to travel to California to hunt down and kill Quando Rondo after learning of his location. Prosecutors also allege that an unnamed OTF member lucrative music opportunities to anyone who killed Quando Rondo. The feds say Grant flew on a private jet from Miami to Los Angeles to organize the operation to take out Rondo. The indictment alleged that he procured weapons and ski masks for the men to carry out the deadly shooting. Man, oh man. Quando Rondo, who is an associate of NBA YoungBoy, has been under threat since killing one of Lil Durk's associate, King Von, in Atlanta, and on November the 6th, 2020. King Von and Rondo's crews were involved in a fight outside the nightclub before the Chicago rapper was shot and killed. Since Von's death, there has been several attempts on Rondo's life, and the feds believe that the 2022 Los Angeles shooting was in retaliation. Quando Rondo's associate, Lil Tim, real name Timothy Leaks, was arrested and charged with King Von's murder, but the charges were later dropped and he was released from behind bars. Lil Durk was not arrested nor charged in Thursday's indictment against his 5 alleged associates. All right, so look, I'm glad he wasn't arrested, right? Or whatever. But what I can say it's really not looking good for Lil Durk because once the songs and stuff stop, and that's what I tell a lot of these people, man. Yo, they put a lot of the shit out on in these songs, and this is what's going on with Young Thug and his trial. They put a lot of the shit out in these songs and a lot of the shit out on the internet, and then they are carrying out these situations. Listen, this is not good, and this is not a state case. This is not like Young Thug's case, which is a Georgia state case. This is a Fed case. Now, the only either these 5 dudes who getting charged or whatever, they gonna stay solid and they not gonna say nothing. And they go either face it, fight it, or try to beat it. The feds pretty much, I think only a few people ever beat the feds. The feds usually win once they come and get you. And once the feds get you, once they come and they arrest you, 9 times out of 10, the feds then got so much evidence built up against you that it's gonna be hard for people to come up under it. And they give out real time. They don't give out no little bullshit time. When you get with them, get in the feds, they go make you talk, or you gonna deal with every consequence that they trying to give you. Man, I just hope that I hope that Lil Durk don't have really nothing to do with this. But if you go to his music and you go to the songs about any of these situations dealing with Quando, Rondo, and Lil Tim, King Von situation, NBA Young Boy, everything points to everything. You know what I'm saying? He's been in songs saying that he been sliding for Von when people were saying that he wasn't sliding for Von. If you listen to his music, you will hear it. I'm just saying, man, it's just not looking good for look. They taking all our guys, man. They taking all and they letting them have their way for a while. And if they into anything, they've been just coming and they've been snatching them. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you like this, I'm gonna keep on keeping on with this case as it goes along. I'm gonna keep on bringing up updates what's going along with this case. But like I said before, I hope Lil Durk don't have nothing to do with it, man. I hate to see our guys keep going down to these types of situations. And I just prayers up to him and his family. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I'm gonna read a couple more of y'all comments to see what y'all got going on before I come up off of here. I want to thank y'all for coming in here tonight, man. It's getting late. I gotta work tomorrow. It's on my day off, really, but I'm going to get some overtime because I loves that cash. You hear me? You hear me? But what y'all got saying? When you are highly favored, that spell BS is not going to work. That's a fact. Facts, Cameron. That's a fact. Don't be talking about my people's Durk. Cameron giving me the business. Hey, listen, Cameron giving me the business tonight. So Evo said, I think so too. They're going to try to lock him up for Duck. I really don't. I don't think that they gonna try to lock Durk up for duck murder, because I feel like if they was gonna lock him up for duck murder, they probably would have already came and got him by now, because they got everybody for duck murder. But this right here, being that them cars is linked to OTF, man, that's a terrible look. That right there could really bring a Rico case against Durk. And you know what? I really don't see how they haven't charged him yet. I hope they don't, but I really don't see how they haven't charged him yet because of that situation alone. Because with that, with that little piece of evidence, probably want to do is probably try to shake the trees with the ones that they did pick up and try to get one of them to talk to try to bring Lil Durk down. But I don't know. For some reason, man, a lot of them guys on that side, on that BD side in Chicago, I haven't really seen a lot of them who've been holding it solid. I know the ones who went down for duck murder. I don't think that none of them really told on each other. I think that a lot of them told on, especially with being on video and stuff like that. But Man, with all of this being said though, especially with them knowing about the cards and man, yo, if you going to do something like that to somebody, why are you using your own card? Like, why are you, man? I would have listen. I wouldn't have did nothing. I'm just thinking about some BS. Hypothetically, I wouldn't have even caught no flight. I would have got a burner. I would have got some female or somebody call where I'm from to get a call, something that they don't nobody know that I got. And I would have took that road trip if I'm trying to go find somebody. I wouldn't have had nothing and nobody name or none of that. It would have been looked like somebody else was out there doing something else. You would have had no idea that I was in the area. That's a fact. Durk might beat them charges. Durk got people behind him. Durk got he got a lot of Muslims behind him. That's for sure. He got the Muslims behind him now. I just like I said, I just it's mind-boggling that they haven't really charged him yet. They waiting on something else. I'm telling you. But I hope that they don't charge him. I hope that they can't find nothing against him. But they after him for sure, and that's a scary situation right there. I'm telling you. For someone that says the kids made somebody, then they still at 1.4 for subs for 3 years now. Oh, Shorty. Yeah, that's what Shorty, because Shorty don't want my boy to elevate. They don't want him to elevate, man. That's what we gotta listen. What we gotta continue to do to each other. Us as a collection, all of us on this side here, what we gotta continue to do to each other is we gotta continue to uplift each other and continue to support each other, man. And that's just facts. And support our boy. We know he going through stuff. You know what I mean? Let's keep on supporting him, and don't and steer him in the right direction. When we see him doing wrong, we got to let him know that he's doing wrong. That's what sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But we got to do it out of love, though. We know folks got a good heart, man. He just trying to find his way, and that's for sure. Them people you just named is nothing to play with. You know them people. I for sure. Miss Boss Lady said, wow, hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, hey, look, hit that thumbs up button, y'all. If y'all in here, man, before y'all bounce out, man, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, man. If y'all watching this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, man. Let's get it. It's going to be hard to get OTF to snitch on Durk. Most people have to do the fair time. And Durk, he all, I hear a lot of interviews about Durk. One thing about Durk look out for his people. That's for I think hopefully if they knew what they was getting into, they know it was a possibility of them getting to where they at this point now. Only thing they could do is try to beat the case. If they blow it, you got to do what if you went to do it, you got to take that. You got to take that on that chin. Durk will look out for sure, But I think at this point, even with them being a trial, I don't even think Durk is able to like get them guys no lawyers or nothing, because it's gonna look bad. So he gonna have to find a way to even get them guys a good defense team if they don't have it to get it themselves. They're not going to tell on Durk. They're going to fight it. I feel like they go fight it too. I don't think that they go. Them guys, like I said, with them guys, on that side, I seen a lot of them dudes. They do their time. Like all of them dudes who got locked up, even back in the day when they was kids. A lot of them, it's a bunch of them that's still locked up now, and they didn't tell on nobody. Them BDs, they really did their time. Like they got a solid niche going on over there. But yeah, Margaret, tell him again, Margaret. That's for sure. He been sliding for Vaughn. Hey, I believe he been sliding for Vaughn, man. He just, they're not supposed to put that type of stuff on the internet. And I don't blame Durk for not putting that. I wouldn't even put it in the songs For real. Durk is not going to jail. I hope not. Durk said it ain't so. Durk wished me a happy birthday last year. Him and my son are friends. We not putting no negative. I'm not putting no negative, no negative spirit on Durk to try to, whatever. Because I hope he don't get locked up, man. Hopefully them guys beat that case for real. I'm just reporting what happened today. Cameron laughing at me. Cameron. Oh man. So Evo, Durk knows my family. If you catch my drip, can't say too much on here. Yeah, don't say too much on here, man. All we can't say is what we see on the posted on the in the news. Cam, my son, be in the studio with him and he in Atlanta. Love me some Durk. I love Durk too, man. I fucks with Durk, man. I was a big King Von fan. You know something, man? When King Von got, on the live, I was mad, bro. Like I was mad because I felt like I haven't felt like that. I haven't felt like that about a rapper getting unalive since probably when Tupac died. Nah, I take that back. I was hurt. I was hurt when it was only three rappers that I was hurt about in my life when they got unalive. And that was Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, and King Von. For sure. Boss Lady says she in the bushes. Boss Lady, I'm about to be in the bushes too soon. I gotta get ready to go hit the sack so I can be able to hit this clock in the morning, man. I just got a promotion too, man. So that I'm pretty excited about that. You know what I'm saying? They got me, I'm the project manager in my area right now. So I'm overseeing a few jobs up here in my area. So and I just got a decent raise. So I'm pretty excited about that. You feel me? You said Durk, look out for OTF, definitely. So Evo, facts, we know that. Yeah, we always going to support CJ and his family. That's for sure. Marty, facts, they do have a tight circle. We already know it. I'm a big King Von fan too. Rest in peace, grandson, for sure. Yo, you see his son, his little son look just like him, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I be watching his baby mom's Instagram post. That little fella look just like King Von. I ain't gonna lie. He was hurt. Congrats. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it. Now a lot of people was hurt. Congratulations, yo. I appreciate that, y'all. Yo, for real. Much love, much love. Margaret Facts. Hey, look, I'm about to get up out of here tonight, man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all for coming in here and joining in with me tonight, man. And tweaking with me, man. We definitely had a good conversation. If anybody took anything that I said in here offensive, I apologize beforehand and afterhand and sideways hand and everything, because I never want to offend nobody. That's for sure. If anybody in here took anything that I said tonight and it helped them realize the situation in their life and made them and helped them to look at a situation in more positive light, I'm glad I was able to do that for y'all, for sure, for sure. If that's the case, if y'all just was in here and had a good time, man, I'm happy that y'all came in here and tweak with me, man. For sure. I love the conversation. I'm gonna get back on here tomorrow because I don't have to work Saturday, and we gonna have some more conversations about some other stuff, because there's some other stuff that we're going to have some conversations on, especially if they go to court tomorrow and we see what happened after that in that Young Thug trial. But like I said, man, before y'all step out of the house tonight, man, wipe your foot on the like button doormat for me, please. Just wipe your foot on the like button doormat if you haven't done it already, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, y'all have a good night, man. Like I said, y'all have a peaceful, blessed night, and man, just see y'all there. Please don't think, please don't think I hate Lexi, because it's not the case. Cameron, I don't think you hate Lexi, folks. I really don't think you hate Lexi. I think you just speaking your mind. That's for sure. Ain't no wrong speaking your mind, man. We here. We here. Hey, look, that you're not welcome. You know what I mean? Our opinions could be different. You know what I'm saying? But always know that you always welcome on this live. If we don't have the same opinion, always know it's always gonna be love coming from me, and that's a fact. But with that being said, yo, I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. I'm about to go to bed.